I was in Milan for New Year's Eve, and this friend of mine, they just moved in, and they have this amazing space. So as soon as I saw it, I was like, yeah, we have to do something. We were thinking about feelings and emotions and stories and...
Yeah, and then you remember you said like, oh Matylda, but we shouldn't do like a, like a cliche title like, hey, a selection of objects. And then you said, hey, what about Castiglioni? He lives around the corner.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, it's very important for us to have this link because also Achille...
To have a good content.
Yeah, he was one of these person that collects all the objects. And he had this amazing collection of objects which were made by functions, so not by designers. And I kind of liked it, so we said, okay, we need someone to protect us. And so voila, the title came out, and it was like Achille is watching us.
Yeah. You see so much design during Milan every year, and why not just focus on the little things that you care about, that maybe your dad gave to you as a present, or your girlfriend bought to you on a trip or something.
No, especially because it's exposing some sides that we never see. Because when the designers, they come here, they just show their work, and basically the work is also run by the company and everything. Yeah,
retailing.
It's very, very commercial. But this is more about feelings. You come here and you have this, you can understand more about the person and probably also about the work, because some objects are more related to inspirations and to what's the background of the designer. So it's very interesting for us to bring this.
And that's why we ask all of them to write a little story. So they wrote within like 1, 2, 3 or 4 sentences the personal story about the object, and that's how we're displaying it. Like basically just purely the little object accompanied with the words.
Okay, so this is the object from Xavier Lust. He's a Belgian designer, and he has a particular fascination for natural objects like this one, because he finds that there are such a purity and lightness which it's really hard to achieve through the work. This object is not particularly beautiful for us, so it's not particularly attractive for the animals, which makes it like a sort of a protection, and it will guarantee a survival if you want it.
This is a little object Paul Lebach from New York sent us, and basically it's a Stieftiger, they are making like little stuffed animals. This little object reminds him of being American and not having such a cultural history like a German person would have, And he even gave us a second story, because a friend of him always says that Hans has a little bit like of a tiger pose, because he's like stretched out. So I kind of like the history that this is a simple object and has 2 histories and a certain value to Paul.
We always had this will of collaborating. I don't know. We from the first moment that we saw each other, we're just like, hey, I want to do something with this girl.
And I want to do something with this Italian.
And I mean, Matylda is an incredible energy, so there we are, It's it's the idea, so we try to do something interesting for us, especially, and to bring some more values to something which is already existing from 50 years.
Yeah.
So I mean, this is the 50th year. It's I think it's kind of important to put some landmarks somewhere.
And now it's time to take a little bit more attention to the things that are already around us.
So there it is.
I think I'm happy. I like it.
Yeah, me too.